Good morning. This is Tiffany with Healthy Passions. I wanted to get on here today to do my YouTube video for Monday. Today is a very special day. We know it's April 8th, 2024, and it's the day of the solar eclipse. So I'm so excited. I want to get my video done before the eclipse. Um, just a couple of things that I want to bring up, and I just want to leave it there and call it a day. If you are interested, my podcast yesterday talks about what the Most High is requiring of His people at this time. And that's a very important message that you should at least take a listen to and consider. This is what this eclipse is all about and what He requires from His people are there. Um, Also, for the newcomers that are coming into the faith, that's a good podcast for you as well because He's requiring the same thing. Whatever they sprayed in the sky yesterday around the sun, it's making my allergies go haywire. So if you have allergies today, they're probably going to be pretty bad because they were spraying the skies with something, probably trying to create clouds to darken the sun. Who knows? But I just want to talk about a couple of things. It's my coffee time, but um, from my understanding, I believe NASA is shooting off a couple of rockets during the solar eclipse. Why would they be doing that? That's so weird, right? Rockets during the solar eclipse. Then in all of the areas of totality, especially even in the areas where you can just see, they are releasing the National Guard. Why are they doing that? If it's just people, American people, going to see the solar eclipse, right? And then on top of that, so they announced that they're releasing the National Guard, and most of the states are already into a state of emergency. They're already there. So they are preparing for the worst, like cell phones going out, food shortages, things like that. They're preparing for the worst. They had their people prepare before the solar eclipse. Why? What are they expecting? I hear rockets, army trying to darken the sun. What do they don't want us to see? What are they expecting is the better question. Because I think whatever it is they're expecting doesn't care if we see it or not. I think it's more what are they expecting? I think they don't know what to expect. Just like a lot of us don't know what to expect. We know something big is happening, but we don't know exactly how that's going to come. So if you are out today, excuse me, my allergies are horrible today, but if you are out today with your families and stuff, please just be very careful. Don't don't get caught in a crowd. Make sure that you have an exit. Stay away from the National Guard, please. Um, Keep your eyes and ears open, whatever the case may be. Now, I'll tell you now, from listening to my family, the Hebrew Israelites, all the 12 tribes, we are like, we ain't in it. We want to stay home. We're going to be at home praying, meditating, doing whatever we need to do at home. We're not going to be getting out in that crowd because we know that at least the government is expecting something. So we don't know exactly what that is, and we'd rather stay out of it. However, the Most High does let His people know a thing. He said, yes, the eclipse is happening, and that His people will be safe and calm. Um, Enemies of the Most High, not so much. So their time is up. As of today, there is no more protection in their blessing. Their blessing is over. Right before I got on, I asked the Holy Spirit, and I asked the Most High, and Holy Spirit said that the light code lockdown that Earth has been on that made this a prison planet is over. We are all free to do whatever we need to do. So that means our minds are not locked up unless you're stuck into a lower dimensional thinking, low vibrations. Other than that, your consciousness only goes up from here. So I thought that was really interesting that the Holy Spirit wanted to bring up light code lockdowns are over. So that means whatever your mission is, whatever you were called here to do, go ahead and do it. Do it boldly, do it freely. Also, Most High in the forefront of everything. Okay, we depend on our Father for everything. We have faith in Him that He will do what He said He's going to do, and so far He has come through like a champ. Nothing that He has promised has not happened, Everything that he said would happen. Everything that he's taught us has come across. So we have no doubt that our power, the most high Yahweh, Father, will come through. I have total confidence in the holy host of heaven. I have total confidence in the Holy Spirit, total confidence in Commander in Chief, King of all kings, Christ Yahweh Shai, who the world mistakenly calls Jesus. Um, I have total confidence in all. So you even have confidence in the holy angels, like everything that they do, the messenger angels, the guardian angels. I have total confidence in the army. Uh, Whatever little weapons us humans think that we're going to use against some technology that is so great and beyond our technology, you might as well just sit down. Like the enemies are not taking this lightly, and they are trying to fight the Most High. That's the impression that I'm getting from the rockets, the National Guard, them trying to darken the sun, um, putting clouds in the air, artificial clouds in the air to try to cover what's happening in the heavens. We already know. No point, right? So, can you imagine the technology that heaven has? Just in general, in the Galactic Federation, can you imagine the technology they have to come back and forth through this dimension, do all these things, cloak themselves? And we think that we're going to fight them with missiles and guns? I have a feeling they could just go, and them guns will just not work. But, whatever the case may be. Hopefully, we will all be online here very shortly. I pray that everyone has confessed their sins, have repented from their sins, have come back home to the Most High, restarted anew, because we have a lot of eight going on, which is new beginnings. I said this year, I said actually last year, um, in October, I said that this year is about new beginnings and access, and that's what I meant. So you will have new beginnings in almost every area of your life, and access. You need to control the access to you. So if someone is vibrating low, still living a very simple life, we kind of stray away from that. We want to kind of keep ourselves in high vibrations and away from negativity, negative entities, things like that. So it's also new moon, so I guess you gotta watch out for those witches too, right? So it's gonna be a lot of stuff. They're gonna be working together to try to, I guess, fight the Most High, which I think is absurd. Um, the creator of all things, you want to fight him. Anyway, whatever the case may be, like I said, the Hebrew Israelites are going to be at home. We're going to be praying. We're not going to be putting ourselves in those groups and crowds. If you are, please be careful. I love you guys. Pray. Make sure that you ask the Most High for protection if you are out or even at home. We don't know what's going to happen today. I just feel like a nervous energy, and I wanted to kind of put that out there. And their blessing is done. So the powers that be are now today, as of today, the powers that be are the powers that were. So it's no longer what it used to be. The power shift has already happened. Today marks the day. This is a very spiritual, holy day for us. And we are waiting for instructions from the Most High to see what we do next. But we know that the powers that be are done, and they know it too. So they're trying to fight their way to stay longer in power, and it's not going to happen. They took the bag. They made a contract with Satan. They lived out that contract, and at the end, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna get raptured away." Where's your rapture at? Because the rapture that you lied about and told people was going to happen, that they were just going to magically disappear after they did all this havoc on the planet, they were going to be forgiven and magically disappear and not have to pay for it, hasn't happened. And I'm not saying that the rapture is not happening, because the rapture is happening. The rapture's been happening since 2020. The real rapture. Caught up in the rapture of love. Nothing else can compare. Caught up in the rapture of love. Ah, thank you, Holy Spirit. So he wants me to tell you about the word rapture. The word rapture means to be caught up or taken away in heavy emotion, in great bliss, in happiness and joyfulness. That's what the word rapture means. So when they talk about the rapture has been happening since the 2020 with God's people, and we have been peaceful, joyful, learning much from the Holy Spirit directly, and we are just waiting for instructions on where to go. So, Christ Yahushua could return. We don't know exactly when. He doesn't know exactly when. The Most High only knows that, but we are prepared for it, whatever comes. So I love you guys. Take care. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. And have a good day. I'm getting ready for the eclipse.